Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Dre. Yo, what up, 357 family? It's your boy Big Dre. And I'm on my way up here to an event. And gonna be meeting up with a partner. Probably know him from the channel, from the comments. Plus he has a channel too. But I'm gonna go link up with him for a minute at this event. And do a little bit of recording. Hopefully this spot's real damn nice. I hear good things about it. About to find out. If all the hype is real. Well, if it's just hype. I'll catch y'all in a minute. Deuces. Yo, what's up? So we at the destination. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we at the Glockstore Nashville. Today is a grand opening. So I'm gonna check this joint out. And I'll be coming back to do a private tour. I already got it scheduled. It's on the books. It's ready to go. Let's check this joint out, see what they talking about. Some big ass bed. Campus is dope. They still getting set up, so I'll catch y'all in a minute. Got out here super early. They still setting up.
I'm guessing. I hope to be.
We're over here at the Vortex table. Seeing all the goodies they got out here. That thing's nice right there. That's what I got on my KS40G. I mean my KS47, but mine's got the green dot too. So I told y'all my partner was coming through. And there's been a little bit of confusion about this brother. So I'm finna clear that up right now. Say what's up to Peanut.
You got a Big Dre.
Yeah.
It's me. What's up?
Got the collab finally. That's his brother. I don't know his name. Tony, what's up, man? Yeah, you see, we in here. Checking out this spot. We actually going in the building. So, catch y'all in a minute. This spot.
Where do I need to pay? Got 43X.
43X is a little longer handle.
Yeah, so it's a 6 round. You have the Glock buttons in the barrel.
Biggest issue is like my attitude, like but I almost feel like the 43 is about but it's the same.
Yeah. Same width on the gun as well. All you're doing is adding.
Yeah, 3 rounds. 4 rounds.
How y'all doing?
Good, man. So everybody in there so far been real friendly, real cool. They do got the ammo.
Mike probably proud of him.
Okay, 39123.
Yeah, doing good, man. Doing good. Hope you are.
Yes, sir.
$223 as well. For $1,000 is $1 round. For $50 it's
So I could probably do a trigger today for you. Yeah. So we're running all the pyramid triggers. It's gonna be your standard curve. You're more than welcome to dry fire. I have flat face triggers as well. If you buy anything here, you're more than welcome to bring it in. Let's get them
motor, grips, chains, and clean brush and clean rod and a lot you'll ever use. Right there. Okay.
So we're up top. You see AR-15 in the Glockstore. Since they out of Cali. They got a little bit of everything in here. The store is really nice. A lot different from what I expected.
Yeah, that's how it
I love that setup, man.
Appreciate
That's
it,
so
man.
much easier than this.
Yeah, it's lightweight and portable.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of everything in here. So it's not Glock specific, which is dope. They do got a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I think that's all we got to wait to complete others. Yeah, it's still 1 and 5 all the way. Yeah, I'd love to get 300 though.
Just met my man up here at the Glockstore.
How's it going? Yeah, Choose Legend, check it out. It's usually just hunting, fishing stuff, but you got to come out and see the guns too.
You got Instagram?
Yeah, it's at Choose Legend.
All right, that's what's up, man. Y'all saying, go check him out, support him. Peanut, he already been spending money. Look, he got a bag and everything. What's about Peanut?
Man, I had to buy me an armor plate for my Glock 19.
Now he got an armor plate. He think he doing something.
My brother bought a Glock 17. He already doing the paperwork on it now.
That's what's up. Yeah, he can buy me one too. I'll be back. I'm gonna go tell him he need to pick up 2 of them.
Yeah. So I had. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was yours also. No.
Here, I'll write it down. So are you putting any sales on them?
No, I believe we are. Robert,
Yeah, just 10%.
so map pricing, which is the lowest advertised price like you can find around Japan or online.
Right.
We're doing 10 stuff.
All right.
Still fill out.
And what are those your selections, and these are your selections?
So they don't have everything here. I'm sure I don't know on special orders if we can do it or not, but
Just because of the inventory, production, how long it takes to make time.
no special orders. Okay, so do you know what they have? What were you looking for to start them?
None of those.
Do you have
Pistol-wise, what are you looking at?
Pistol-wise, they have you want to come in and look? You can go look at this.
Well, I'm also going to earmark this.
But this doesn't have the cross. Just for spotting. Yeah, if you put your laser right there, you can zero it to the sights, and they have windage and elevation adjustments. So this could, out of the box, it's pretty accurate. But windage and elevation will it'll raise the laser up or side to side. So if it's not on zero, it's not.
I'm waiting for this guy.
Literally, if you were to shoot that chair
to get finished setting up so I can go over there and visit him. Right now, I'm gonna get in line to register for this raffle. They're giving away a Glock. Another hour just showed up.
Yeah!
Man responsible.
Always starts off slow. This is my 5th open house grand opening for the Glockstore, and it just always starts off. Okay, it's 222282. I gotta use my assistants. 222282.
Been a dope event. Yo, what up, 357 fam? We are headed back to the Glockstore Nashville. Today I have a private tour set up with the manager of marketing and media over there. So it's gonna be a fun day. Get to actually really go inside the building, inside the ranges, and check out how this thing is really laid out. You know what I'm saying? It's a really dope spot from what I saw at the grand opening, but I didn't go on a full tour because I knew I had this scheduled for today. So I didn't want to really ruin my initial reaction to it. So when they were doing tours at the grand opening, but I decided not to do it. But I'm going up here, get this done. So far they've been great people, man. Got to meet Lenny McGill at the grand opening. He's a super cool guy, real cool. Got to talk to him, chop it up. So, yeah, everybody I've dealt with out there has been really great so far. And I have no complaints, to be honest. Just been having a great time dealing with them. But I'm fixing to go check out this building, and I will hit you guys when we get there. When we roll up, I'll tap back in with y'all. We'll get this thing going, man.
So when we started the Glockstore, or rather when we decided to move here from Glockstore San Diego, Lenny looked all over the country for quite some time. It took about a year to settle on Nashville. And I think once he found Nashville, he knew Nashville was it, just mainly because no state taxes, friendly gun environment, and basically just friendly people. Like I said, his wife is from the South, so she kept telling him, Southern people are just more friendly, you're gonna like it. So we found this building. It was just a big, open, metal roofed warehouse. It was all this size, it had those ceilings, but it wasn't, all it was used for was to park like large fire engines and ambulances and stuff until they were ready to get fixed, I believe. It was a storage and maintenance kind of lot. There was also a building on the side that was their admin building, but it was pretty decrepit. This building itself was worth saving. That other building was not. So they ripped that out, and that was the first thing they did was tear all that out down to the ground and put in a new concrete flooring, new posts, and build a new building. So we'll see that in a little bit. But right now, the major change, in addition to all these walls, because this was all one big open building, all 75,000 square feet of it. So
75,000 square feet?
So it's pretty big. And that might also include the admin building, but it's still pretty big. So the major change, in addition to putting up all the walls, is putting up a second floor mezzanine. So this is where our classrooms are. Let's go up there and do a real quick look.
So this is a big classroom.
Yep.
And it's just huge.
So we do a lot of classes. In San Diego, we do a lot of concealed carry classes and such. We were going to do a lot of concealed carry classes here, but the concealed carry class market has dropped a bit because it's going to be constitutional carry here pretty soon.
Right.
So we haven't got a lot of that, but we do like armorers classes. We teach you how to install parts. We teach you all different kinds of things. And we also occasionally do a certified Glock armorers class.
Okay.
So I have a Glockstore armorers class. It's obviously cheaper, and then a Glock armorers class.
Okay.
Then he implemented in our, walk around here enough to start to light up. Then he's a big believer in ping pong. He feels it really improves your reflexes, to play. And he brought a table into the building when we moved into our second building in San Diego. He said, I'm gonna play ping pong. Lenny is an incredible ping pong player. He's really good. He's probably the best player in the building. I'm like the third best. Okay. And I've been playing for probably now 5 years, and we normally play ping pong twice a day. Okay. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon. And I have to admit, it does help your reflexes.
This is a putting green.
And we got, and this is new. We didn't have this in San Diego. I think it was just looking for other things to do. The ping pong tables is very integral to the morale of the Glockstore employees. We have ping pong in San Diego. We have ping pong competitions, store-wide competitions. We have like 40 people on a round-robin double elimination, and we take it very seriously. So we like ping pong.
I see you got the dummies here.
Yeah, we got those are bobs. That's what they're called. Always got lots of bobs around. And Lenny is a big believer in physical fitness, so he said, "I'm making sure that my people can have some gym facilities available."
That's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice stuff.
And that's some nice equipment.
When Lenny buys stuff, he doesn't normally skimp.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a skimper.
Nope, he doesn't skimp.
So I need to come here and get in the gym myself.
Like our little robot ping pong practice gizmo over here to play ping pong in. Here, I'll turn it on real quick.
So this is a robot ping pong table.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I'm bragging about how I can play ping pong. And it's at a slow speed, so it's not going where it's supposed to.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome, isn't it? The thing I want to show you is our gunsmithing area.
Okay.
And one of our unique selling propositions is that if you buy a part from us, we install it on your gun for free while you wait.
Right.
Nobody else does that. At least not that I'm aware of. They might start doing it now because they have to compete. But that's been a big thing ever since we started doing that in our San Diego store on Ruffner Street. When we moved into that, that was Lenny's thing. Okay, if they're going to buy a part from us, we want to make sure it's installed correctly.
Okay.
So that's what it is. People sometimes drive down from Orange County to buy some parts. They get here, we say, did you bring your gun? We'll install them for you right now for free. And he goes, no, but I'll be back in 2 hours.
Okay.
And they will make that trip because gunsmithing is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
The Cajun Master.
How you doing, man?
So in San Diego, our guns, before the COVID, we would recycle them once every 3 or 4 days, and it was full.
Right.
We were selling lots of guns. We're actually selling more guns now, but it's really hard to get them. So we have big, long waiting lists. Now, we don't charge people for the gun until it actually comes in, but it's not unusual, especially on the California-specific models, to have a 8-month to 12-month waiting period to buy a gun.
Now, one thing I have noticed is that you all don't have a whole lot of Glocks out on the showroom floor.
Could be. In San Diego, we have every Glock that is available on the showroom floor, and half of them you can't even sell in California.
Gotcha.
So we will get to that point here as well. But right now, we're really concentrating on selling and getting them out the door. So,
I was thinking more of with you being in Tennessee, with it being a free state, and being able to dibble and dab and a bunch of different things, you kind of like, well, we don't need as many Glocks out.
Is that what you mean? Well, I mean, we have in San Diego, yes, we specialize in Glocks. There's far more Glocks in our showroom. There might be 1 or 2 other ones. But when we came here, you notice it doesn't say Glockstore on the top. It says US Performance. That kind of signifies our going into the SIG market as well. So all the performance parts that we make for Glock, we're starting to make those for SIG as well. And when we came here, it was like, got a big facility, why not sell Smith & Wesson? Why not sell FN? Why not sell Wolford? Why not sell all the other brands as well? So while we specialize in those, we will sell everything else. We sell a lot more AR stuff here than we do in San Diego.
imagine. This is a big rifle state.
And so I don't know if you've ever heard of the California roster of approved handguns.
Right.
Well, no handgun gets on the California roster of approved handguns anymore, because they have a requirement that it must have micro-stamping technology.
Okay.
And there is no such thing.
Gotcha.
They implemented, Kamala Harris implemented that when she took over AG, and some guy in Colorado said, I've invented this new thing that's going to put a mark on the shell casing, and you'll be able to tell exactly which gun it came from. And she said, okay, that's a great idea. I want every gun approved for California to have this technology. About 3 weeks later, the guy came out and said, I can't make it work. Doesn't work. There is no micro-stamping technology in the country. To get a gun approved for sale in California, you have to have this non-existent technology. That's why in California, they can only sell Gen 3 Glocks because, those were grandfathered in. So.
Okay. I even noticed that you have Gen 3 Glocks on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of competitors like Gen 3 Glocks simply because they've been around so long. There's lots of competition parts and stuff that you can buy for those. So if you're a full-on competitor, you probably want a Gen 3 Glock because it's easier to change stuff. It's easier to find things for it.
Gotcha.
They were talking about Lenny's YouTube channel. Here's Lenny's new set. So if you've been watching Lenny's YouTube for quite some time, you know that it's basically a black backdrop with some splashes of light on it and a round table with a Glockstore decal on it. So we went a little more upscale now. The GS sign back there actually glows behind it when everything's turned on.
So this is where everything happens.
This is where everything is. We've done 3 videos now on this set. It just got finished about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So I want to get to a point like this at some point where I have a set like this.
Just to give you how technology changes, especially in the video world. The audio world, not so much, but the video world changes quite a bit. The cameras we have in San Diego, we bought them for we have 2 cameras in San Diego. We bought them for $50,000 a piece. Then it was $25,000 for the lens on top of that $50,000. And these you can get that take 5 times better picture, and these are more like $3,000 or $4,000.
Right.
So it's gotten cheaper. This is Quentin. Quentin is our video producer.
How you doing, Ken?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Big Dre 357.
And this is and this was Quentin's baby. He put this all together.
Okay.
Designed the set. It looks beautiful.
You did a great job. It looks really good.
Thank you.
And here's Quentin's station, his video editing station, and his photography station. He takes care of doing all of our videos, both the product videos and promotional type videos, as well as shooting all the products that get delivered to us first. We have 2 different receiving areas, one in San Diego, one here in Nashville. The Nashville one is going to start getting bigger and bigger, and Quentin will start getting busier and busier. We'll be finding an assistant for him. All
Who's
right.
looking forward to that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come on through, you get the special tour.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
It's a pretty good bragging point that we are the largest distributor of Glock handguns to the civilian marketplace. The police buy them through different areas, as do the military, obviously. But as far as civilian goes, we deliver more Glocks than any other company. We are by far the largest custom maker, or maker of custom Glocks. Lenny's always said, if you can imagine it, we can make it. That doesn't mean it's going to be pretty. To everyone's standard. It will be pretty, it'll be well finished, it'll be well done, but not everybody has a lot of taste.
I've actually seen one like this one before.
Yep.
I love that Milwaukee one.
Yeah, and we got a lot, once we put that up, Lenny likes to do videos on all the guns we make. We got a lot of comments on the Milwaukee one. They wanted that. So actually here we got more of the prettier guns. But eventually you'll see the entire place filled up. All the walls will have these on. We have at any one time over 200 guns in production.
Okay.
200 custom guns. It takes between 6 and 8 months, depending on the complexity of the build, to make you a custom gun.
Gotcha.
And most of these guns have our signature trigger, the pyramid trigger.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try one of those out. And
This is our CNC shop. So currently we have the same number of machines here as we do in San Diego. We are getting 2 more CNC machines. We're only getting a machine that's going to let us make slides. So currently we make a frame, a GSX 100. That is a gun. We have an 80% lower product as well. But I think those are going away for the due to the new administration, in fact. So the GSX 100 is a full-on serialized gun as far as the ATF is concerned. So the only thing we're making a lot of the parts, the ones we can't source, we're making them now. So eventually, and by eventually I mean maybe the end of August, our machine will be in that we can make slides. Then there's another machine that lets us cut the hole for where the firing pin goes, which is very interesting. You have to do that electronically for some reason. It's an electric arc that goes through and kind of, these guys. But once that happens, you're going to see a McGill gun of some type. We don't know what it's going to be named, but it will be a complete Glockstore gun.
I would love to try one.
Tell them how many people we have.
Got 5.
How many do we want?
20 to 25.
20 to 25?
Put the word out. We need people. We're ready to hire people. These guys can't do it all, or it's getting really busy.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are looking for work. So
Come on down. We need warehouse people. We need warehouse people. We need customer service people.
Gotcha.
Our big push. That's right now. Oh, we didn't even go into the admin room. We'll go back in just a second. So this is where things come in, receiving. Now Glock, I mean, the building, the store, all that beautiful stuff, that looks nice, but that's not really the core of our business. The core of our business is online.
Right, right.
The store in we don't really have a good handle on this one. We think it's going to be better than the store in San Diego just because we can sell more stuff here.
Right.
Sell bigger things. Guns are easier to sell here. But
Gotcha.
the store in San Diego accounts for about 5% of our revenue. The rest of it is online.
Well, that's going to change. Huh?
Yeah, well, we'll see. The store in San Diego does about $3 million a year.
Yeah.
So, there you go. So it's 5 to 8%. So we think this one is kind of come double that.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, my guy, he has a channel as well. His name is a regular gun guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coined the term Glocker. So if you are what people refer to as a Glock fanboy,
Yeah.
we call them Glockers.
Okay, I
So-
understand that.
There's a lot of Glockers in Tennessee.
Oh, I know there are. Everybody I meet that sees my business card goes, I got one of those. I got 2 in my truck. So anyway, so things come into receiving. A lot of times it's bulk package stuff. You know, we just get bags of these parts, bags of these parts, bags of these parts. So then it has to be repackaged with our packaging on it, goes onto the shelf. So people walk, so when the orders come in, they have a little piece of paper or a pick ticket, they scan it with their card, it tells them what aisle to go to, what bin to take from, they pick it out, they hit it, they go dink, that's one. They go around until your order is finished, then you put your paper on top of that bin. Once your bins are done, you push it into shipping.
It's $35 holster. That thing is famous right
That
there.
is, that's our biggest holster seller that we make, absolutely. So once they come here, then they get the rescan to make sure it's the correct product.
Mhm.
And then it gets shipped out. And he always says the core of our business is that one customer that ordered the product from us that gets the right product at the right price in a reasonable amount of time. And now shipping is tough. You know, we won't go around. The first it was the COVID, and then it was behind, and now it's just getting the stuff.
Right.
We got lots of back orders. So they tore this down. So this is all new construction. Remodel. This is our admin area. So I tell you, we're actively looking for CSRs. We currently have 2 CSRs that have been hired and trained and actually taking phone calls. We want all of these to be with people taking phone calls. We want to get away from people saying, you guys never answer your phone, because we certainly do.
Right.
But we get like 300 phone calls a day that we can answer. But I'd rather we can answer about 300 phone calls a day, but we tend to get about 4 or 5. So that means there's people that just can't get through. So they think that we're just not answering phone calls. We're just going to say, no, we'll sit around, twiddle up the arms. That's just not how it works.
These little signs are everywhere.
Yep.
Picture.
Yep. Eventually, we have.
Go to that one.
Yes. 2 and 3.
So we have 3. 3 are this size.
3 on this side. All right, let's, before we walk in there. Behind the red carpets. So this is our VIP party suite. And the monitor's up there so you can see, we can route stuff to the monitor to see where, you can see if it's your turn yet, whatever.
Okay.
So we have this, and it's all set up for being able to cater parties. And
So if someone wanted to get this, does it include one of the bays with it?
oh yes, yes it does. Well, we have one that's dedicated, unless you're going for something that has to take place in the bigger bay. We're also, I don't know where this ugly couch came from, but I hear it's comfortable. But anyway, so here are laser bays that we're setting up. So when you're here with your party, if it's not your turn to shoot, you can be out here shooting laser targets.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I see the laser gun here. That's pretty interesting. So this is just like, so how much is this to rent this for a day?
I don't think we have actually come up with a price yet.
Okay.
I think it's going to be based on how many people, what all you want to do. It's almost everything is based on how much ammo you're going to use.
Gotcha.
Because ammo's the expensive part.
Gotcha.
I don't know if there's enough in here, but let's check. So this is the range that's dedicated to the party suite.
Okay.
Okay, and we call this shoot 270 because you can shoot in all these directions, don't shoot there.
Right.
This is our air ventilation system. Then he developed this over the course of about 2 years from the first time we put in a range, which was in our first building in San Diego, and it was much smaller than this.
So this is actually the air ventilation
Correct.
system?
It changes air in this room every 20 seconds.
Oh, wow.
A complete change, and it's relatively quiet. I mean, you can certainly hear it.
So I'm very familiar with these ballistic panels right here.
So that's as loud as it gets.
Wow, that's pretty quiet.
We don't do lane ranges. Lane ranges are designed for you to put a target out there about 10, 20 yards, whatever you think. You got all these bullseyes, and you're gonna hold your breath, and you're gonna slowly squeeze, and go bang, and go, oh, look, I get really close to the bullseye. That is good for that.
Right, right.
But that is not self-defense training. That is not home defense training. That's what we do.
Right.
We train you in self and home defense with a firearm, mainly a handgun.
Right.
When you come here, you're going to be shooting at multiple targets. You're going to engage multiple targets. You're going to be judged on how fast and how accurate you are. That's why we always, our little slogan is fast and accurate. That is how you get out of a gunshot or a gunfight being the last one standing.
Right.
As if you're fast and accurate. We train you to have muscle memory so that you don't have to worry about what you're doing, that you know how to engage multiple targets, that you have done it before.
Right,
Not,
right.
So that on the lane where you're doing, it's okay if you want to learn how to punch holes in paper by holding your breath and squeezing slow, but we don't feel that's where it is. You'll notice that we don't have bullseye targets.
No.
What we have is the two areas that you need to hit and the area that you need to hit in. So we have center mass and we have head.
Right.
We score these targets the exact same way. It's just one that's smaller. So anywhere in here, in this center mass, that's 5 points. Anywhere on the paper is 3 points. Anywhere off of the paper, you don't get any points. So you add up your points, get your time for how long it took you to do each individual run. You divide those points by the time, and that gives you a score. And that gives you something you can hang on to. That's like, okay, I got an 8 on that last one, but I think I could do better, you know. And,
Right.
and when you come in and you get scored again, you know if you did better or not, if you're improving or not. It's hard to, it's again, getting a little bit closer to that little red dot at 10 yards and holding your breath isn't really going to do much for you other than teach you how to hit that little red dot at 10 yards.
Right.
We want to teach you how to use your gun in an almost natural manner, so that it is ingrained into you. So again, we have 3 of these rooms. This one is the one dedicated to the V.I.T.E. We have 2 more here.
So they're set up identical.
So these are rental guns. So if you've never shot with a red dot optic, you want to see how a gun similar or exactly like yours shoots with the RDO, then this is a good place to do it. And of course, everybody likes to shoot the machine gun until they get the ammo bill.
Yeah, nobody wants to pay those ammo bills.
So this is actually a World War II Sten gun. They have the things flopped.
Yeah, I play with those on Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. And here is an HK MP5 with an integral silencer.
And is that an actual MP5?
That's an actual MP5. Okay. So what's interesting, one of the guys was telling us, or one of the guys who works for me, he was describing, who's a much more avid shooter than I am. He goes, this is like driving a Porsche. This is like driving that hot rod you built in your backyard with that big V8 engine. It's loud and noisy, but it's a lot of fun.
So how much is it if somebody came in and they wanted to rent the MP5 or the Sting gun? How much would it be?
Any of the full automatics is $50.
Really?
Yeah.
And
to
then
rent the
your
gun,
ammo.
then your ammo.
And
that comes with an instructor to.
And do they come? Is it like so much per magazine for the ammo, or you just buy the ammo?
You just buy the ammo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You buy yourself 3 or 4 boxes if you want.
Okay, because I know some places will charge a price for renting.
And this one is going to be more like what you were explaining, or what you were thinking about, is that where there's different stations. So we don't have lanes that you go into, but we will have stations. So these partitions here, in addition to the ballistic rubber stuff, there's also a big plate of 5650 or whatever steel between, which is also what lines the ceiling here. So what you'll do, you can walk through.
It's instead, I just get the sight lined up, and once the sight's lined up, I just entirely stop worrying about that. It's never
So he's doing a little class at this station where he's shooting down to there. But these are pop-up targets that they're working on.
Okay.
So here's like a 3-banger. Behind them are multiple or spinner targets. So when they're there, you don't shoot. Then the instructor can make it either pop a shoot or don't shoot target. These can also be tripped by little lasers while you're walking. So we can build rooms And as you're walking through, then you'll hear the target pop, and you have to decide whether you're going to shoot it or not. And again, everything is timed to see how well you can do it.
We are hot. So.
You are hot. Okay, well, I'm not going to go too much further than this. So you see, so we have various kinds of targets, including these new poppers. So we're out here. Cool.
So there y'all go, man. That was my tour at the GS Performance, or AKA the Glockstore Nashville, and it's a dope facility, man. It's real nice, and I look forward to going up there and actually shooting on the range and checking out that full auto stand and that MP5. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, it was a dope experience, and like I said, everybody's been real nice. Everybody was a pleasure to work with. I look forward to checking them out more. Got a little surprise coming up on this weekend's podcast, so y'all might want to check that out. That'll be Saturday. We'll be live on the channel, but yeah, tap in, check it out, and we'll catch y'all then. Deuces. Remember, stay dangerous and be blessed.